Good afternoon, my beautiful followers. I started a video a couple hours ago and then I had internet issues, and so it did not get recorded, but here I am with actually a different topic because the energy has changed. The energy has changed throughout the day. But yeah, so I was sitting here and it is cold for Texas. It is definitely cold for Texas. I think Texas is playing the Powerball. Like one day it's like 72 and then it's like 4 and 23. It's just been funny. It's been funny. Actually, I saw that as a meme. Like Texas thinks it's playing the Powerball this week. But it is chilly. It is chilly. And I almost did this video as a cold never bothered me anyway. But in truth, actually, I have a really, strange Addison knowledge. I have a really rare allergy. I am literally allergic to the cold. When my skin touches ice or snow or anything cold, I actually get welts on whatever touches that area. And so it's actually gotten better as I've aged. But as a young child, I grew up in New York in the snow. Couldn't go outside because I would just get welts all over my body. It was not pretty. But so I could not name this the cold doesn't bother me anyway, because the cold does bother me. The cold does bother me. So anyway, I was sitting here with my coffee and just warming up from being outside for a few minutes and just enjoying just a moment of peace. And I walk through my house and I have and I promise I'm getting to the point. I have a old house. The house was built a couple years after I was born. So it's like a 30-year-old house. And so I was walking through and it's like there's certain drafty areas and it's these energy leaks. It's these leaks to the cold, leaks of energy. And I sat there and actually that kind of popped in to my brain and really led to this topic is energy leak. Energy leak, and actually what also leaks into our energy and what leaks in and how that changes us. And this week I've been really focused on, but I've seen a bunch of really negative energy, and I myself have taken on some other people's negative energy. I had a situation where I accidentally, and it was a total accident, sent somebody a large sum of money that I knew, but I sent it to the wrong person. I was having to send it to one person, I sent it to the wrong person, and this person that I sent it accidentally to got incredibly furious with me, thought I was trying to scam him, manipulate him, made me meet him at the police station. I guess he thought I was gonna take out his knees. I'm tiny with, I'm big old burly guy. I'm not gonna be able to take out your knees. Anyway, it was this negative energy of you're trying to screw me. You're trying to screw me. This coldness, this anger, this coldness. And I'm seeing this often now. I believe that those of us who have really been very loving and really heart-centered are starting to even get leaks in our own energy fields and take on these little moments. And that was just one moment of just furious anger that this gentleman had at me just because he thought I was trying to scam him because I sent him money accidentally, and I was just hey, I just realized I sent you money and it was a total accident. Could you just send that back to me? So I can divert it to the correct person that is waiting for that money. And yeah, he was just so cold and so believing that I was trying to manipulate him. And this is really, I was seeing this in not just that particular scenario, but lots of areas with my clients right now, friends, family, people are really focused in on the coldness and how everyone's trying to fuck us over. And even people who I'm no, that person is so heart-centered, so believing in the good. And so as I was walking through my house today and I felt this coldness kind of come through, I was it's energy leaks. It's energy leaks. Because so many people, over the last year have had to hold their energy, and we've been doing a good job, but we can only hold when we have negative energy attacking us for so long, especially with some of the drama, trauma, all that shit going on. And I don't know, there's not many people I've met that don't have something going on right now. But especially when we are really worn down. So we might have this big, big heart, this loving energy. Hi, everybody jumping on. This huge heart. However, our energy will leak out. It will leak out if we allow it. If we do not hold our own heart space, if we do not hold our own warmth, our own belief in this world, what ends up happening is we will get cold. We will get frigid. We will allow the societal views, other people's views, people who are going through other hard things, that energy will leak into our energy system. We will take that on as our own. Even their thoughts, I'm not going to go down a whole psychic route here, but even their thoughts will leak into us. And so if we have not really taken care of our energetic system, we will leak out all of our positive energy, and we will take on all of these other people's negative energy. We will take on this viewpoint of the world that is so prevalent right now of manipulation and lack of love and people trying to fuck other people over and blah, 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 blah. Anger and just resentment. Like, just turn on the news for 10 minutes. Just turn on the news for 10 minutes. That's all it takes. But it does come down to us. Because guess what? You're not going to change. You could potentially change your family and friends, like those that you're communicating with. But that's your change. You're not going to change them. You're not going to change the political situation and to be all love, light, and positive. But we do have an ability to change ourselves and go in and take the time daily to, number one, meditate, and not just meditate in a connection to self, but meditate in a way that allows us to clear our energy fields out. Meditate in a way that allows us to actually practice pulling our energy in and pushing our energy out, visualizing that to create these beautiful energetic barriers to stop taking on everybody's shit. Because if we end up consistently taking on everybody else's stuff, and we're taking on all these energy and we're leaking out this our positive energy, anything that we have, all this love, this light, if we're leaking it out and just taking on other people's stuff, what ends up happening is we're no good to anybody else. Hi, Sam. Hi, John. Thanks for popping on. So we have to learn to protect our own energy. We have to learn to not just fill our own energetic holes, but also we have to learn to fill our energetic holes and then fill ourselves, so that we can fill that love piece of self, that self-care piece of self. It's not about just like protecting your energy and that's that, but no, you're going to have to fill yourself too. You're going to have to fill yourself with good things and stop watching TV that really gets you down. Actually, a friend of mine the other day pointed out, he was like, every time I see you, you're telling me about these weird ass shows. And I don't watch a lot of shows, but lately, with the cold weather, I've probably watched more TV than I ever do. And he's like, there's just like drama and trauma. I'm like, yeah, but it's normal TV. It's not, I'm not like searching for sad things. I'm like, it's normal TV. And he said that, and I was like, you're right. You're right. That's not good to be feeding myself right now. And it was actually a wake-up call of like, why am I watching this Netflix show that is filled with negativity, filled with trauma, filled with stuff that is not feeding me and making me feel good? I'm like, Disney Plus. No, I did not go over to Disney Plus. But it is true. I mean, we do need to fill ourselves, and we need to protect our energetic barriers, especially right now, because the cold, the frigidness, the anger, all of that will get to us. And if you're not somebody who's like, oh, the world's out to get me, well, guess what? If you consistently are taking on other people's energy, you will get there. You will get there. these things will start to chip away at you, even if you are the most spiritual, heart-centered person in the world. They will get to you if you're not careful, if you're not protecting your energy. And just like my house that I go, it's an old house, like it probably needs I love my house, I absolutely love my house. It's a great house, especially for what I do, but it isn't the best at keeping out the cold. Thank God we live in Texas, and usually it's not this cold in Texas, but it's leaking out energy. Well, your system is doing the exact same thing if you're not being careful. If you're not watching where you're sending your energy out, watching what thoughts you're receiving that actually might not be yours. Beliefs that start to, because we have a thought, and then it becomes a belief. So if you're consistently around somebody who's in this negative energy or this anger, or even just has these belief systems that are very much about other people always screwing us over, guess what? You will take that on as your own belief system. So what do? What the fuck do we do about it? Well, we have an itchy nose situation going on. What do we do about it? Well, again, we meditate. We spend the time really tapping into our energy field, and it's very easy. You're just tapping into your own body, the own energy field around you, and we're expanding it out and pulling it in and practicing doing that. When you come into contact with somebody that you know is not in a great mood, you know has bad energy, protect yourself. Put up a little bit of a stronger barrier. That's not saying that you're giving that person a big F you. No, you can still be there, but you're protecting your space. You're protecting your energy. You're creating a barrier around you, so you're just not receiving all this negativity on you consistently. You're just putting up a little bit of a barrier, and then cutting cords, clearing, cleansing. If you want to know more about that, you can reach out to me at addisonbell.net, and we can do a coaching call on that. And I can teach you how to do all of that. However, you can go, it's meditating, it's clearing your energy. All you really need to do, in truth, one of the easiest, best ways is to just send that beautiful white light down through your body and just push out any negative, dark energy that you're seeing. That's probably the easiest thing to do. It's the easiest, most simple thing that we all can do, even if we are not very energetically sound knowledge-wise, like of how to do this. It's just a clearing, or take a shower and watch it wash off of your body, off of your energy system. It's about protecting your energy though right now, because this is a space where everybody else's energies will get in through your leaks. Will get in through those leaks. Get in through those spaces where you're not taking care of yourself. Get in through all the different means, TV, internet, friends, family, and you will get hardened. You'll become cold. You'll be the cold at a certain point. And I know a lot of people are like, no, that's not me. Yes, you will eventually. We can only stay up here if we keep our system up here. If we make our environment this downtrodden, low vibe, guess what? This is what we will become eventually. Okay? So, protect our energy. So go make sure that you are definitely clearing at least once a day, and then filling yourself. It's not about just patching the holes in the boat. It's about filling the boat with good things that are protective, things that create an even bigger barrier between you and that negativity. So anyway, cold leaks, patching those leaks in your energy field. So. All right, guys, I am going to let you go for the day. However, please go over and like my page. Share your comments. I love hearing your comments, whether you agree with me or not, as long as it's a respectful comment. I love hearing it. I love comments that actually I can tell people have put some thought into and really are like, well, I have a different opinion. Or if you have a technique that you use, throw it in the comment section. I would love to hear it. So other than that, if you want to work with me one-on-one, whether that's online, in person, whatever, head over to addisonbell.net and fill out an application to work with me. Other than that, go stay warm on this cold winter's day, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another Addison Unleashed. Bye, guys.